Hello everyone, welcome you back for the maths class. I am Deepak. So in the last class we completed 3 examples of exercise 6.1. So let us move for the next example, fourth one. Okay. In the figure 6.16, if x plus y is equal to w plus z, then prove that AOB is a line. Okay. Here is the figure 6.16. AOB is a line, we have to prove it. Okay, this AOB we have to prove it as a line, and they gave the angles here. BOC is x, COA is y, and AOD is z, and BOD is w. Okay, so let us see what it says. Okay, we will write the given part and we will draw the diagram and then we will solve it. Okay, fine. Given part, they said that x plus y is equal to w plus z. Okay, then this is the given one, and then they are asking to prove that, to prove what? AOB is a line. AOB is a line, we have to prove it. Okay, fine. We'll draw the diagram here. See, here we have to prove this AOB is a line. Okay, so they gave one ray over here and one more ray here, and they named as D, and this is C, and the angles are X, Y, Z, and this is W. Okay, so this is the diagram. So let us see how we will prove it. We will go for the proof now. See here, boys and girls, here let us take one concept called as a complete angle. Okay, complete angle says that the sum of all adjacent angle is equal to 360 degree. It is like a complete circle. Okay, where the angles will be equal to 360 degree only in that. So we'll take that concept here. So the diagram is here. Angle x plus angle y plus angle z plus angle w is equal to 360 degree. We'll consider that. Okay, now by complete angle, x plus y plus z plus w is equal to 360 degree. Okay, so x plus y, I will keep it as it is, but w, z plus w is equal to what they are saying, x plus y in the given part. I will use that. In the place of z plus w, I will place as a x plus y, which is equal to 360 degree, and I will write here as a by given. Okay, compulsory wherever we are writing things now, we should write the given part, reason part. So x plus x is 2x, y plus y is 2y. Yes or no? X plus x is 2x and y plus y is 2y, which is equal to 360 degree. So 2 take common under that, x plus y is equal to 360 degree. So x plus y is equal to 360 degree divided by 2. 2 1 ja 2, 180 ja. So x plus y is equals to 180 degree. Boys and girls, we got x plus y is equal to 180 degree. As recall the statement what we learned in the last class regarding the axiom. Yes or no? We learnt na? Let me revise it. Okay, if the sum of two adjacent angle, is equal to 180 degree, then non-common arms of the angle, is a line. Okay, once again I will repeat it. If the sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree, then the non-common arms of the angle is a line, they are saying. Okay, so here you can see x plus y is equal to 180 degree we got. these x and y are the angles of the line uncommon arms AO and OB. Yes or no? That means AOB is a line, I can say. Yes or no? So we'll write here, therefore AOB is a line. Reason is what? Because we will write the statement here. If the sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degree, then the non-common arms, the angle is a line. Okay, no problem. The statement is a little bit big also. You should write this statement. Okay, so this is about the fourth question of the exercise. We'll go for the next question. Okay, let us see what it says. In the figure 6.17, POQ is a line, ray OR is perpendicular to the line PQ, OS is another ray lying between rays OP and OR. Prove that ROS is equal to half of the angle QOS minus angle POS. Okay, here is the figure. So I will explain you once again the question with the diagram. So what it says, let us see. POQ is a line. So this POQ is a line here. Okay, ray OR is perpendicular to PQ, they are saying. This is a ray OR perpendicular to PQ, and OS is the ray, is another ray lying between rays OP and OR. Okay, these are the two rays, and this OS is lying between these two rays. Okay, now we have to prove that angle ROS is equal to half of angle QOS minus POS. Okay, so let us write the given part and we'll solve the example. Given part, just a minute. Yes, POQ is a line. Okay, now OR is perpendicular to what it is, PQ. Okay, I will draw the diagram along with this. Okay, POQ is a line. This is P, this is O, and this is Q, and OR is perpendicular to PQ. OR it is, and they are saying that OS is a line between OPU and OR. OS is a line between OP and OR. I'll draw over here. Okay, now this I will name it as a S here. So this is the given point, and we have to prove that angle ROS is equal to half of angle QOS minus angle POS. This we have to prove it. Simple example and very important example. Okay, simple it is, but very important. Now we'll go for the proof. Here, boys and girls, as they said that ROQ is perpendicular, ROQ is 90 degree. This symbol represents 90 degree. So it will be saying that ROP also will be 90 degree. As ROQ is 90 means ROP also 90 degree. Yes or no? So let me write that part. Angle ROQ is equal to 90 degree. It means POR is also equal to 90 degree. Angle POR is also equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now what we will take here, we'll consider one concept. Angle QOS. Consider angle QOS. Okay, what QOS consists, let us see now. QOR plus ROS. Okay, QOR plus ROS. It consists of two angles. Now QoS I will keep it as it is, but in the place of QOR I will write it as a 90 degree. Okay, see here, QOR is equal to 90 degree, and this ROS we will keep it as it is. See, ROS only be required for proof, that only be required for proof. So what I will do, I will keep this ROS as it is, and the remaining terms I will shift to the LHS. Okay, so QoS minus 90 degree plus 90 becomes minus 90 degree, and which is equals to ROS. And now I will reshuffle the entire LHS and RHS. ROS is equals to angle QoS minus 90 degree, and I will name it as equation 1. Okay, and next what we will do, we will consider one more angle, that is angle POR. Angle POR, which is equal to, what all angles consist? POS and SOR. Angle POS plus SOR, or else you can write as a ROS also. Okay, now POR is equal to 90 degree. Yes or no? This POR is equal to 90 degree. Shall I write in the place of POR as a 90 degree? Of course we can write it now. Now angle POS I will keep it as it is, and SOR also we can keep it as it is. SOR we can write it as ROS also, both same only, but the angle is at the center, no? So there is no change in the angle. So ROS or SOR both are same only. Okay, now and once again ROS I will keep in the one side, and the remaining terms I will shift to the other side. So 90 degree minus angle POS is equal to angle ROS. Now entire terms are shifted, LHS to RHS to LHS and LHS to RHS. Angle ROS is equals to 90 degree minus angle POS, and I'll name this as equation 2. So the student, they may be asking that angle ROS is positive, when I shifted to other side it become negative na sir. Why you wrote positive only? It will become negative na sir. Of course it becomes negative, and when this 90 minus POS becomes shifted to other side, that also becomes negative, but negative get cancelled and it remains what? Positive only. Okay, clear with this? This is about equation 1 and this is about equation 2. Now what we will do, we will add equation 1 and 2. Add equation 1 and equation 2. When we add equation 1 and 2, angle ROS and angle ROS are on the LHS. Angle ROS plus angle ROS in the LHS, and these ROS are in LHS, and in right hand side what is there? Angle QoS minus 90 degree plus 90 minus POS. This is about first equation and this is about second equation. Yes or no? Now angle ROS it becomes 2 times of angle ROS, which is equals to minus 90 plus 90 get cancelled, and what remains? QoS minus angle POS. So 2 it is in LHS under multiplication, so when I shifted to RHS it comes in the denominator. So angle QoS minus angle POS. So this is what the required proof. Got this one? Shall I repeat it once again? Okay, see, proof only I will repeat it. Angle ROQ is 90 degree and angle POR is also 90 degree. We wrote here. We will consider that QoS as an angle. Then now under that angle what comes? QOR and ROS we wrote here. Okay, and QoS as it is we kept. Angle QR we are writing it as 90 degree because they given in the diagram, and ROS I will keep it as it is. Now we require ROS only in the proof. So what I will do, leaving this ROS I will shift entire term to the LHS. See here, and then later part both the terms I will shift. ROS comes to LHS and QoS comes to RHS in this, and it is equation 1. Consider angle POR. So POR consists of POS and SOR. So POR is nothing but 90 degree. Okay, POR is nothing but 90 degrees. So we wrote here POS as it is. I kept it. This SOR nothing but ROS, that also we kept as it is. Now we require ROS in the proof, so because of that what we will do, we will shift this plus POS angle to the other side, that is minus angle of POS. So once again we will shift entire to LHS and LHS to RHS. See here, and this I made it as a equation 2. Add equation 1 and 2. When we add this equation 1 and 2, LHS is here, okay, and RHS is here. QoS minus 90 and 90 minus POS. Okay, so 2 times of ROS, when we add it ROS, 2 times of ROS, and this 9 plus 9 minus 90 plus 90 get cancelled, and what remains? Angle QoS minus angle POS. So kept as it is. So plus 2, when I shifted to under multiplication 2 is there, so when I shifted to RHS it becomes a denominator in the division form, no? So 1 by 2 angle of QoS minus angle of POS. This is about the proof. Okay, so let us go for the next example. It is given that angle XYZ is equal to 64 degree and XY is produced to the point P. Okay, draw a figure from the given information. If a ray YQ bisects angle ZYP, find angle XYQ and reflex of QYP. Okay, fine. Now we'll draw the diagram. Actually the diagram is not given for this particular question, so we'll draw the diagram along with the question. It is given that angle XYZ is equal to 64 degree. Given part, angle XYZ is equal to 64 degree and XY is produced to point P. Okay, and they are saying that there is a ray YQ bisects angle ZYP. YQ bisects angle ZYP. Okay, so we'll draw the diagram after the question. Angle X, Y, and this is Z, and it is 64 degree. You can see angle Y is at the middle, so this angle representing for only Y. Okay, so we are writing over here at the middle, and XY is produced to a point, and this YQ ray bisects angle ZYP. Bisect means this angle is equal to this angle. As they are equal, I will name it as by A and A. Why? Because both angles are equal, na? It will be easy to understand. Okay, now solution. Under the solution, what we will do, we will consider the linear pair of angle. Okay, so as you know that a ray standing on a line, the sum of the two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree, they said. Okay, but here we have two rays standing on a line, and linear pair of angle we can apply. It may be 2 rays or it may be 3 rays, but the sum will be forming 180 degree only, na? So because of that, it may be 2 rays or it may be 3 rays or it may be only 1 ray. We can apply the linear pair for a line where rays are standing on it. Okay, now by linear pairs of angle, that says that angle XYZ plus ZY, this vertex we not wrote, na, line point we not wrote, and it is actually XY is equal to YQ it is. Okay, and this ZYQ plus QYP is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now XYZ is equal to 64 degree we know, and this ZYQ and QYP, both angles are equal. They only said they bisected, means these are equal. So because of that only we wrote A and A here. So I can write it as A plus A. You can keep it as it is also. this angle as it is and this angle same, no problem, but we are mentioning it by any number here, any alphabet here, okay, so that it will be easy to solve. Now 64 degree I will shift to other side. This a plus a will become 2a, which is equals to 180 minus 64 degree. So 2a is equal to 180 minus 64. How much it comes? Let us see. 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1, and this is 1. So 116 it comes. Now a is equal to 116 divided by 2. 2 comes to the denominator of the RHS. We cancel this. 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja 10, 1 2 means 2 8 ja 16. So a is equal to 58 degree. That means this angle is also 58 degree and this angle is also 58 degree. Okay. Now we'll find we have to find what? Angle XYQ. Angle XYQ. So as we got 60, as it is given 64 degree and we got 58 degree. So when we add both, we will get the angle XYQ. Okay, now so we'll add it here. Therefore, angle XYQ is equal to angle XYZ plus angle ZYQ. Z is equal to how much? 64 degree. Angle ZYQ is equal to what it is? A na. So we keep it as it is 64. What is A value? 58 degree. Add both 64 plus 52. We will get the answer. 64 plus 58. 12. 1 carry. 122 is the answer. So this is about the angle XYQ. Okay. So let us do the next under this same question only in the next page. Okay. Okay. Now we'll use the diagram here. They are asking to find second one what? A reflex of angle QYP. Okay, this we have to find it. Now reflex of QYP means sum of these angles is equal to reflex of QYP. What we'll do? Reflex of angle QYP is equal to angle PYX plus angle XYZ plus angle ZYQ. So therefore, reflex of QYP is equal to PYX is how much? Straight line, no? Straight angle, no? So because of that, we are writing it as a 180 degree. And XYZ is how much? 64 degree. And ZYQ how much? A na? A value we got as a 58 degree. Just look at here. A value is 58 degree. Directly can I write it? Shall I write it? 58 degree. Now 180 plus 64 plus 58. How much it becomes? Let us see. 8 plus 4 12, 1 carry. 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 1 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 0 2 and 302. Okay, so 302 degree. So reflex of QYP is equal to 302 degree. Okay, simple example, and these last three examples are very important for your exam. Okay, so this complete the exercise. Thank you.